Well, thanks. Yeah, we've definitely been, I think, turning around USDA and our approach to security. One of the big changes that actually goes back to when Chris Smith, our CIO, came into the office was a change in philosophy to try and create operational security at the departmental level. USDA is made up of 27 component agencies and offices, and previously, operational responsibilities were held at that level, and just the compliance and reporting was to funnel up. And really, to try and get our arms around some of the emerging threats and the persistent threats that we're dealing with today, you have to be aware at that enterprise level. So one of our big priorities this year is developing that common operating picture. We've just completed an equipment deployment for the first time. We've got a set of internal sensors to actually start aggregating data. That's kind of a near-term thing, because we were operationally fairly blind to what went on inside, only seeing things as they crossed our borders. So that's a big change for us. Now the challenge is, how do you consume that data that's coming in? How do you bring all those pieces into some meaningful reporting structure? And that's as much a technology challenge as it is a staffing challenge. We've got our team at the department, but we've also got all the operational teams within the agencies. We're trying to reach out and bind those into a common workforce, sharing the same tools, the same processes, building that same awareness within those teams that they can take to their own management chain, saying, here's what the threats are, here's what's happening to us, here are some immediate and longer term steps we need to take. A second priority is really kind of leveraging what we're getting out of the security tools. Yes, we are trying to drive the security business, but we're also, for the first time, able to provide insight into some of the other operational issues that go on. So we've done work around looking at enterprise licensing. For the first time, we can come up with realistic numbers of what are the major software titles, where are they deployed, bring those together, and then turn it over to a procurement process to drive down the costs overall. So in terms of trying to prove an ROI, there is always that challenge. But
consolidation, especially when you have a lot of components, if you can pool them together, there's a strong business case for that.
Absolutely. It's a huge opportunity.
And I'm sure they all just get on board right away, and
Absolutely. So licensing and the consolidation itself. We're pushing hard on the data center consolidation and the security models around that. Our email migration, we're at 73,000 mailboxes and still on track to have the entire department by the end of this FY.
Fantastic.
So it's going to be huge.
Oh, good.